Hey everyone, it is late at night and I am Norman. So Vaer was kind enough to let me borrow a watch to review and share with you all. And they let me go through their catalog and pick which piece I wanted to do. So I went with something that I've not really seen before. A driver style chronograph. It has arrived and look at that box. That's pretty wild. What's in there? So let's get some first impressions of this watch. So here is a closer look at the box that it shipped in. Let me slide it out here. It's very thin, very wide and long. And there are two boxes inside. And I think this may be the packaging for most of their watches. I'll explain why I think that in just a moment. The first box. A bracelet, a Jubilee bracelet, still in all of its packaging. Now, when you go to their website, they mention shipping their watches with two straps or a strap and a bracelet. So I think when you buy most of their pieces, I think they package them like this with the extra strap in a second box. But this is the first Vaer I've seen in person, so that is just a guess. Venice, California, and we have the model number called out. Quick release, which is perfect. I've said it before, I feel like all bracelets should be quick release. It just makes life so much easier, especially with bracelets. But since I'm not keeping this watch, it feels weird unwrapping this. We'll see. I'm going to put this on when I do the full review of this watch, so we can see what it looks like, but yeah. In the second box. Ooh. Now this also has packaging on it, so I think I'm going to carefully remove this film and maybe leave this one intact. I would like this to be kind of in this condition for the next person who may receive this. So let's put this in the light box. Now, since I was able to choose the watch that I wanted to look at, I'm clearly biased on it aesthetically, so I knew that I liked the way this watch looked. I've never seen quite this style of chronograph in person, the more driver style, and I have to say it looks absolutely amazing. There's some brushing there, some polishing. And look at that dial. And it feels really solid too. I love that crystal. And I believe this is a 38 millimeter. I took my calipers to it and it was somewhere between 37 and 38. It looks nice and compact. I haven't put it on my wrist yet. We'll do that before I let you go. But just in looking at it, especially with this case shape, yeah, it looks like a nice vintage size to me. And it has a screwed down crown. I like the etching on the case back. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this is the first Vaer I've had in person. And yeah, this is impressive so far. Unfortunately, at the time of this recording, this colorway is currently sold out. But when I do a full review of this, I think I'll go through their catalog a bit, kind of share some of their other pieces, at least in photos. I like the way they did the contrast between polish and brushing, and that is super cool. I like the duo colors there. The black, orange, yellow, and kind of cream colors there are cool. And look at the minutes track along the edge there. That's pretty cool. And personally, I feel like it looks amazing on this Tropic strap. It's been a while since I've had one of these. I used to own a couple of them. Yeah, and it feels like nice quality too. So yeah, I'm gonna spend a couple days with this watch, wear it a bit, see what I think of it when it's on my wrist and kind of out and about. And then I'll do a full review of this, give you all the specs, and maybe dig into the brand's catalog a bit. But before I let you go, let's see what this looks like when it's on the wrist. I am still wearing the Traska Commuter. This has been a great everyday wear watch. And it's summertime, so I haven't really been wearing my dress watches much. I've kind of been in the mood for more sporty pieces, and this has been the watch of choice still. Let me take this off and we'll see what the Vaer looks like when you're wearing it. And here is the watch on my 7-inch wrist. My wrist is 55 millimeters wide. And I remember from when I had a couple of these straps, one thing that for me personally, I kind of had issue with is just how long they tend to be. You can see it all the way over here, at least on my wrist. But I love the aesthetic of them with the holes in there. And I feel like it fits this watch pretty well. And look at that. I like the size. I feel like it looks a bit subdued, especially for a chronograph where watches tend to be a little bit larger. I mean, there are some that are 38 or 39, but most chronographs that I encounter just tend to be 40 or a bit larger than that maybe. It is a quartz chronograph, so they were able to keep the height down quite a bit. That colorway is super fun. Yeah, so far, this is pretty impressive. I've owned a few Christopher Wards, and just from handling it tonight, I feel like it's kind of on par with the work that they do. And this piece is just under $500. Very cool. There you go, the Vaer driver style chronograph with an orange dial. Currently this watch is sold out, but they do have other colorways in this style. So I'm going to spend some time with this watch, wear it a bit, and do a full review of it for you. So keep your eyes open for that video. Thanks for watching.